Good afternoon, students. So this is the part 2 discussion of classification and nomenclature of organic compounds. So some groups name you have to remember. So like this group is known as benzyl group, or this is known as phenyl methyl group. Actually only benzene, if it is there, this is known as phenyl group. So only benzene is connected. This group is phenyl group and this formula is C6H5. So this name is phenyl group. Okay. Now this group formula will be C6H5, then CH2. Extra is CH2. So hyphen is written because connection is here. So this is benzyl group or phenyl methyl group. Now suppose what will happen, instead of CH2, we place CH and one and two groups are there. Suppose this is like this. CH two groups will be connected. So this group is not benzyl group. This group is known as benzyl group. This is known as benzyl group, and this formula will be C6H5CH and 2 hyphen because it is connected to two group. So this particular group is known as benzyl group or benzylidene group. This is known as benzylidene group. Benzylidene, DENE, benzylidene group. Okay. Now what will happen if we replace H by one more group, means C three groups connected. So this formula is C6H5 C connected to three groups. So this is known as benzo group. Benzo group. Now this benzo group also known as benzi benzylidene. This is benzylidene group. Benzylidene group ENE. So benzylidene means suppose uh, if it is alkene ENE, so alkyne YNE that way. So this name will be benzylidine. Okay, benzyl LIDYNE because C triple bond means YNE, C double bond means ENE. Okay, so that's why benzylidene, or benzo you give. This is easy to apply in IPC. Benzyl group also you can tell. Now suppose this is phenyl group. Now what you do? Suppose in benzene two connection is there in ortho position. So this formula is C6H4, two connection is there. So this name is orthophenylene. This is known as orthophenylene. Now this may be metaphenylene and paraphenylene possible. So suppose you connect this with here. So this is metaphenylene. Now if you make this is metaphenylene, and if you connect through para position, so this is known as paraphenylene. Okay. Now what will happen? Suppose your one methyl group is there and one connection is there. This is methyl group and connection is only one. Here what happened? Two connection are there. It's not CH3, it's not H. These are the connection. So this is connected to other group. So now this total group name is orthophenylene group, metaphenylene group, paraphenylene group. Okay. And this connection is there. This is not CH3. This is C6H5 only. C6H5 hyphen means it is connected to some other group. So this group is known as phenyl group. Now similarly, this group connected to two other groups or two other atoms, then this group is known as orthophenylene, metaphenylene, paraphenylene, like that. Now the connection is there here, and CH3 is connected. So this is toluene. So this is known as ortho tolyl group. Similarly, metatolyl, paratolyl you can get. Meta and para also you can get this way connection. Okay. Now suppose you have this cyclopropyl group connected to benzene ring. Now what name you can give? This is called cyclopropyl benzene. Cyclopropyl benzene. Okay. Now you can remember some common name. There are many common names, so you have to remember all together. All together list I will give separately, but some common name you can remember. Suppose it is connected to CS3 with benzene ring. This is known as toluene. So this is known as toluene. Now if it is connected to OH, this is known as phenol. These are common name, phenol. So cause some common name, some IPC name you have to remember all. So this is known as aniline, and this is known as benzoic acid. Suppose you take COH, then benzoic acid, and this is known as SO3H is known as benzene sulfonic acid. Okay. Similarly, suppose two methyl groups are connected. So CH3 is there, again CH3 is there. Two methyl groups are connected. If two methyl groups are connected, then it is known as xylene. It may be orthoxylene, metaxylene, or paraxylene. Suppose 1-2 position orthoxylene, 1-3 position, here 1, here 3, metaxylene, 1-4 position paraxylene. So this is 1-2 position, so orthoxylene. Okay. Now suppose you are taking like this benzene, COH and COH. So this is known as phthalic acid. Phthalic acid. Okay. So suppose you have benzene like this. Say I am drawing here benzene and connected to Y means CH, CH3, CH3, Y benzene. Like I say this Y benzene, but this name is cumene. Okay, cumene. Clear? Now in polymer you studied styrene. You studied styrene, polyester, polystyrene. So that you remembered in 8th class, 10th class you studied. So this is known as styrene. Okay. So next let us learn about the nomenclature of alicyclic compound. Okay. So let us see cycloalkanes. Cycloalkanes. What is the nomenclature of cycloalkane? Suppose you take CH2, CH2, CH2 like this. This is cyclic compound. The formula is C3H6. This you can write like a triangle like this, or you can write like this. No problem. Both ways you can write. So this IPSC name is, since this is 3 carbon to propane, but cyclic group, so cyclopropane. This name is cyclopropane. So now suppose this is 4 carbon CH2 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 C4H8. So this is known as cyclobutane. Cyclobutane. Okay. Now suppose this is 5 carbon cyclic compound. So this is known as cyclopentane. Okay, pent is there, so cyclopentane. If 5 carbon pent, we write cyclopentane. Okay, now suppose 6 carbon is there, then we write cyclohexane. So this is cyclohexane. Okay, now suppose let us insert some derivatives. Okay, some groups you insert. Now let us take cyclopentane is there. You write CH3 and CH3. So two CH3 are added. Here CH3, here CH3. So then you name. The IPC name is given. So CH3, CH3 you have to give number. So 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. तो जो substituents है उसका number दे दो. तो 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 means ये 1 methyl, 2 methyl. That means you write 1, 2 dimethyl cyclopentane. Dimethyl cyclopentane. Now suppose you take cyclohexane. Okay, here you connect with one methyl group. Here you connect with two group, ethyl group. Then you say one methyl, two ethyl. But ethyl methyl alphabetically E will come first. E then M will come. So one you can give one and two, but you should give uh, lowest number means you start the number with heavy group. Say this is one, two, three. You cannot start 1, 2, 3 like this. So one should be given to ethyl group. So ethyl group is consisting of two carbons. So more number of carbons should be given one number, lowest number. So this is the rule. Now one ethyl, then three methyl, one ethyl, three methyl, cyclohexane. One methyl, three hexyl, sorry, one ethyl, three methyl, cyclohexane. So now let us add more number of groups here. Suppose you are taking here methyl, here ethyl group, and here you take one methyl group. Then how to give numbering? Okay. So you if you give one number here, 1, 2, 3, then this will become 4, 5, 6. So otherwise you can give 1, 2, or you can give the longest chain. You can 1, 2, 3, 4. So substituent should be included. So this way you can name. So this way if you name, then it is coming lowest number 2. So you can number 1, 2, 3, 4. Then lowest number 3 is coming. For ethyl 3 is coming. So this way numbering is better. But you should include all the substituents in the numbering. Because in cyclohexane, 2 methyl and 1 ethyl is are substituents. So you have to name like this, a number like this 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse way is not correct. So this will be 2 ethyl, 1, 4 dimethyl cyclohexane. So now suppose we keep like this. Here one ethyl group, let us take, and here you take two methyl group. Okay. Then here two methyl are there. So you can number 1, 2, 3. Okay. So two ethyl groups are heavier. So you can number 1. That should be minimum. So ethyl and two methyl. So two methyl should be given priority. So it should be lowest number 1. 1, 2, 3. So then it will be coming 1 dimethyl possible, methyl, ethyl. So ethyl is low, E alphabetically coming first, so you write 3 first. So 3 ethyl, then hyphen 1 comma 1, then hyphen dimethyl, dimethyl. So after number, then if now name is coming, so you have to make hyphen. Between two numbers, you have to make comma. So dimethyl cyclohexane. Cyclohexane. Okay. Now suppose this is there, and you have. So what should be the name? Think. So this is propyl group. So you say propyl cyclobutane. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. So butyl group. So you say butyl cyclohexane. Now what will happen if you have this? Okay, if you have this, then so cyclopentane cyclic compound should be functional group, and here alkane is there. So this name will be what? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you have 4. 4 means butyl. But butyl, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So butyl cyclohexane, but this is also butyl cyclohexane. So this is butyl group, but butyl, this connection is in two position. Now you can have like this also. This is also butyl, this is butyl. But your main functional group will be cyclohexane here. So this alkane group will be substituent. So if alkane is substituent, this is also butyl, this is also butyl, but this is two butyl. Butyl, it is connected with two position. It is connected with one position. So you can say 2-butyl cyclopentane. 2-butyl cyclopentane. And this is butyl cyclopentane. Butyl cyclopentane. Okay. So let's go to next page. Suppose you have connected with two ring. One ring is 6 membered, one ring is 5 membered. Like this is there. Then what name you can give? So you can give name cyclohexane or cyclopentane. So what name you can give? So you can give cyclohexane or cyclopentane. But uh, cyclohexane is having 6 carbon, which is more than cyclopentane 5 carbon. So you can give this name as cyclopentyl, cyclopentyl, cyclohexane. Okay, cyclohexane. So cyclohexane will be main because number of carbons are 6. So this will come later, cyclohexane. So cyclopentyl is substituent. So this is also cyclo, this is also cyclic compound, cyclopentyl, cyclohexane. Like this you can give. Suppose you have cyclopentane, but here connection is here, and you are having many groups. One like this. So here methyl group is there. 3 methyl groups are there. So you can number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can say 1, comma 3, comma 4. 1, 3, 4 cyclo, sorry, 1, 3, 4 trimethyl. This is 1, 3, 4 trimethyl. 1, 3, 4 trimethyl cyclopentane. So you 1, 3, 4 1, 3, 4 trimethyl, 1, 3, 4 trimethyl cyclopentane. So this is the name. Okay. Now you can have this cyclohexene. This is called cyclohexene. Okay. Now suppose you have this cyclobutene. Okay. Now suppose you have like this OH cyclobutanol. This is called cyclobutanol. Okay. Suppose you have like this. So this is four-membered ring. So cyclobutane, OH is alcohol. So you say cyclobutanol. Okay. So this you can give cyclobutanoic acid, cyclohexane, cyclohexane. So cyclohexanoic acid, or you can say cyclohexane carboxylic acid, cyclohexane carboxylic acid. Okay. Next, if your side chain, the aliphatic group contains multiple bond or functional group, then your cyclic compound are treated as substituent. So there is a rule. That rule is you can write if the side chain if the side chain contains a multiple bond or a functional group, any functional group, then the acyclic acyclic ring is treated as substituent. Then the cyclic ring is treated as substituents. So suppose example is like this. Suppose you take 5-membered ring connected to CH2, CH2, CH double bond CH2. Now the aliphatic chain contains multiple bond and this is connected to cyclopentane. So cyclopentane will not be your main suffix, main functional group. Your alkene will be main functional group. So cyclopentane will be your substituent. If it is substituent, you can take cyclopentyl. Okay, and this numbering you can give 1, 2, 3, sorry, 3, 4. Okay, so now its name will be 4 cyclopentyl 4 cyclopentyl but 1 in. So this will be name. Okay, but otherwise you can name like this. You can name 1 but 1 butene 4 cyclopentane 4 cyclopentane. But this is wrong. This is correct. So here cyclopentyl will be substituent. So it will be substituents will be named first. So naming of substituent will come first. Then the main functional group will come. Okay. So this rule you have to remember. Now let us take some more examples based on this rule. Let's go to next page. Now suppose you have like this CH double bond, CH single bond, COH. Let us take like this. So your substituent will be this one. This one will be your substituent. The main functional group is alkene and carboxylic acid, but priority of carboxylic acid is more. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this name will be what? So this is substituent. So 3 cyclopropyl, cyclopropyl, 3 cyclopropyl. Then your propene. Then prop, prop in is 2. So 2 in. Then 1 weak acid. 1 after that hyphen. So 2 in is there, alkene starts from 2, so 2 in, then 1 weak acid. So 3 cyclopropyl, cyclopropyl is substituent, 3 cyclopropyl, propene 2 or prop 2 in, 1 weak acid. So this is the name of this compound. Okay. Now suppose you have this one. Suppose you have this one. CH double bond CH, C double bond O, CH2 CH3, CH2 CH3. So this one, what name will come? So, so we can number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here alkene is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So order of priority, suppose we are taking order of priority. The order of priority of ketone and alkene. So if you take, then order of priority of ketone will be more than alkene. Okay. So if order of priority of ketone is more than alkene, so you should number minimum number of ketone. But this way 1, 2, 3, and this way also 1, 2, 3. So ketone 3 coming, but you have to take alkene also minimum. So alkene minimum means you have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So alkene and ketone both are coming. But this way you take the order of priority is ketone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 both are 3 coming. But here alkene is coming 4. Here this way alkene is coming 2. So if you consider the functional group lowest number, so this is correct and this is wrong. Okay. And ketone both ways 3 coming. So ketone should be prioritized, but both ways 3 coming. So this is like this. So this is wrong. So if this is there, then what should be the name of this compound? The name of this compound is in one cyclohexyl group is there. So you say one, that is substituent, because this contains functional group, the chain contains functional group, so cyclic will be substituent as per the rule in the previous page. So one cyclohexyl, we can say one cyclohexyl, pent one in, pent one in, then 3 on. Why? Because in 3 case pentanone. Okay, but in is there, pent in on. In is in 1 and ketone, that suffix will be one, on. So one cyclohexyl will be substituent, then pent. The parents chain contains 5 carbon, to pent. Then 1 in and 3 on. So this is the name. Now let us learn, in the next page we'll discuss nomenclature of bicyclo and spiro compound. Okay. Next is nomenclature of bicyclo, bicyclo and spiro compounds. Okay. So bicyclo spiro compound naming how will be given.
Now you should know what is a bicyclo compound. Okay. So bicyclo compound means, wait just a minute. Bicyclo compound means two fused ring with the help of a bridge. Suppose one bridge will connect two fused ring, then that is called bicyclo compound. Okay. Now let us take example. Suppose you have CH and CH2, CH2. Okay. Then CH. And now this is CH, CH2 and connected. Now this is like cyclohexane ring, but in middle CH2, CH2. Sorry, CH2, one CH2, maybe two CH2 also. This may be like this. So you can show skeletal structure like this. Or this skeletal structure like this. This may be like this also, as I told you. So in between these two, you have two C carbon, two CH2 group. So if two fused ring are connected with a bridge, suppose two fused ring connected with a bridge, this is known as bicyclo compound. Okay. In this bicyclo compound, which the carbon atom which connect both the rings are called bridge head. Okay. So here this carbon, let us take this carbon and this carbon which connects both the ring with the help of bridge. So this connecting carbon is known as bridge head. These two are bridge head. Bridge head. Okay. This is also bridge head. Okay. So these two are bridge head. And these two are bridge head. What about this one? Is this bridge head? No, this is not bridge head. This is not connecting two ring with the help of a bridge. So this is bridge head? No, this is not bridge head. Okay. So this is not bridge head. This is also not bridge head. This is also not bridge head. And these are called what? These are two carbon of the bridge. Okay. These two are carbon of the bridge. These are carbon, two carbon, two carbon of the bridge. Here also two carbon of the bridge, but this is bridge head. Now this will be bridge head. This one is your bridge head, and this one is your bridge head. Okay. So this bridge head naming how it is given. Here, the bridge head naming. Let us take some example and we'll check the naming of the bridge head. Okay. So let's go to next page. Now, suppose you have this structure. What structure we have taken earlier? We'll take same structure and we'll try to name like this. Okay. This is your bridge head. This is your bridge head. Remaining carbons are not bridge head. These are the carbon of the bridges. Okay. So what? How can we name? So this side ring is there. Total how many carbon? 1, 2, 1, 2. This side two carbon ring. This side two carbon. This is bridge head. Exclude the bridge head carbon. 2, 2, and in between one carbon is there. Now see, you have 1, 2 carbon. This side 2 carbon. Ring is there 2 carbon. This side ring is also 2 carbon. Middle one carbon is there. Okay. And these are bridge head. These two are bridge head. This is your bridge head and this is your bridge head. Okay. Clear? So now two ring, this side two ring and this side one ring. So this is bicyclo compound. So you have to write bicyclo. Bicyclo. Name will start from bicyclo. Then you have to give square bracket. And you have the ring number this side 2, this side 2, this side 1. So ring number you have to give in descending order. Okay. You have to give in descending order. This side 2, this side 2, this side 1. So you write 2 to 1, 2 to 1 in descending order, 2 to 1. And 2 to 1 you have given, and this is containing how many carbon? 2 plus 2 4 plus 1 5 plus bridge 2 bridges 5 plus 2 7. So if it is 7, then we give heptane. So this is known as heptane. So bicyclo compound, so you have to write bicyclo, and this ring contains how many carbon? 2 carbon right side, 2 carbon left side, in middle 1 carbon. So 2 right side, 2 left side, and middle 1 carbon. So 2 2 1. So 2 2 1. Okay. And how many total carbon? 7 carbon. So heptane. So bicyclo 2 2 1 heptane. Okay. So these numbering should be given in descending order. So let us take one more example. Suppose you have like this. We'll take minimum. Suppose these two are connected. So this you take minimum. So you see this is your bridge head. Okay. Bridge head. Let us give red color. This is your bridge head. This is your bridge head. And this is one carbon in the ring. This is one carbon in the ring. In middle, the bridge does not contain any carbon. So these two are connected. So bridge head are connected. So bridge head are connected with a bridge containing no carbon in between. But in right side you have one carbon. Left side also one carbon. So these are carbon of the bridges. And this is the again one more bridge. Okay. So this name is given, bicyclo is there, so you give bicyclo. Okay. So bicyclo, cyclo, bicyclo spelling. Bicyclo, bicyclo, square bracket. So right side you have one carbon, so one. Left side one, one. In middle there is no carbon. In between bridge heads there is no carbon. So you write 0, 1, 1, 0. So how many total carbon? 1, 2, and 2 bridges, so 4. So it should be what? Butane. Okay. Now let us take some more example like this. Like this, you take more examples. So this example you are taking. So this is bridge. So this is bridge head. Okay. This is bridge head. This is also bridge head. These two are bridge heads. These two are bridge heads. And this side, these two carbons are two carbons of bridges. These two carbons of bridges. In between these, there is no carbon. So this name we want to give. So this is bicyclo. Sorry, this is not visible properly. Bicyclo. Let us change the color. Bicyclo. This is bicyclo. This side 2, this side 2, this side 0. Because in between two bridge heads, there is no carbon. So we say 2, 2, 0. But how many carbon total? This side 2, this side 2, 4. And this two bridges to 6. So you give xn. Okay. So this is the naming of bicyclo compound. Now let us name of a bicyclo compound with hexane. Hexane. So this is also bicyclo compound. And this side, these two are bridge heads. So you identify the bridge head positions. This is your bridge head. This is the bridge head. Okay.
In between bridgeheads, there is no extra carbon. These are the bridgeheads. This side carbon, this side carbon. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. This side 4 carbon of the bridges. 4 carbon of the bridges. Okay. Now you can write bicyclo and square bracket you give. And this side 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. So 4, 4. So 4, 4 in between 0 carbon to 0. And this is how many carbon total? This side 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. This side 4, 8 to 10. So 10 means your name is Deacon. Okay. So this name you can give like this. Suppose your will increase number of carbon. Suppose we give like this. In between we give like this. Okay. This one. So this one you identify what are the bridgehead. These are bridgehead. These two are bridgehead. In between bridgehead you have two carbon. Or in between bridgehead and other cyclic compound, other bridges, two carbon. Okay, like this. So you say this is name is bicyclo, bicyclo, square bracket. This side two, this two. So two, two, two. So how many carbon total? Two, 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 six, seven, eight. So octane. Okay. We can have say this side like this, and this side let us take like this, and this side let us take like this. Okay, so this is bicyclo square bracket, bicyclo square bracket, and this side one two, these two are bridgehead. First you identify bridgehead in between bridgehead two carbon is there, so two carbon are there, two carbon. So this side how many? One two three, this side two, this side two, so three two two. You have to make descending order of the number. So this should be 3 2 2. How many total carbon? 3 plus 2 plus 2, 7, and 2 bridgehead, 9. So this should be non-N. Okay. So suppose you want to give, you want to draw the structure of one compound. I'm writing bicyclo. Okay. 3, 2, 1 octane. So how will be the structure? So 3, 2, 1 means you make first bridgehead. You make two bridgehead here and here. In between bridgehead, you have three carbon, two carbon, and one carbon. So one carbon you take like this, three carbon and two carbon. Okay, two carbon like this, three carbon, three carbon. Wait, just a minute. So three carbon you have to make in between. So three carbon you have to make. So three carbon means one, two, three. Okay. So let us draw properly. 3, then you connect. Okay, so now this name is, these are two bridgehead. So this side 1 2, this side 1 2, this side 1 2 3, this side 1 2, this side 1 2 3. Okay, and in middle 1. So 3 2 1. So bicyclo 3 2 1. Okay, so it's not necessary that the shortest one you have to keep in middle. So this you can rotate also. So say this structure you can say, sir, I want to do like this and draw like this. So in 3D view, no, so you can rotate and it looks like this. So here also these are bridgehead. These two are bridgehead. So these are two bridgehead. This side two carbon of the bridge, one carbon of the bridge, and above this, above all, 1, 2, 3 carbon. So both are same. Okay. So you can rotate, and this way also you can draw the structure. While writing structure, you can write this way also, this way also. Both are correct. But name should be one bicyclo 321 octane. Okay, clear? So now let us take bicyclo compound containing some alkane group, some alkene group like that, or some functional group. Okay, let's go to next page. So let us take one bicyclo compound, first simple one, like this you take one alkene group. Remember, bridgehead is always non-planar. Okay, bridgehead is always non-planar. So bridgehead, connecting to bridgehead, there cannot be double bond or triple bond because bridgehead is non-planar means it has to be sp3 hybridization. Suppose it is sp2 or sp hybridization, then it will not be stable. It will break, it will crack and break and give you open chain structure. So bridgehead is non-planar. So pi bond or double bond will be in the bridges carbon. So here, so this name what we can give. Okay. So bicyclo is there. So bicyclo. So bicyclo, and this side two the carbon, this side two carbon. This is one carbon. So in between bridge heads you get two carbon, one carbon. This should be in descending order, 2, 2, 1. So 2, 2, 1. So 2, 2, 1. How much coming? 5 coming. 5 plus 2 bridges, 7 coming. So heptane should be heptane. Lekin this is containing alkene. So hept 2 in. Hept 2 in. So it will be like this. Okay. Suppose you have like this, and this contains ethyl group. If this contains ethyl group, so what name you can give? So this is bicyclo, but substituent is ethyl group. So ethyl group substituent bicyclo is main functional group. So first bicyclo will come or substituent will come? No, first bicyclo will not come. Suppose we will connect one more group here. Here we connect Cl. So this is one substituent, this is one substituent. Okay. So here chloro is there and ethyl group is there. Chloroethyl. But numbering also you have to give, isn't it? So numbering how can give? Okay. So numbering you should start from bridgehead. You cannot start from others. You start from bridgehead. So these two are bridgeheads. So always identify bridgeheads. These are bridgeheads. Start numbering from bridgehead so that the lowest numbering should come. Okay. Start numbering bridgehead. So this bridgehead you can number 1, 2. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So you should number such a way that the substituent should be numbered, and the bigger bridges you should number first. Bigger bridges you should number first. Okay. And have to two in I forgot one thing. Here numbering I did not tell. Now let us include the numbering. Okay. You start numbering. Here you start numbering 1. You start numbering here 1. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3 also you can number, or 1, 2, 3 you can also number. But this is functional group, so here 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that 5, 6. This should be 7. Because in the bridges, more number of carbon should be numbered first. Here 2 carbon, here 2 carbon, here 1 carbon. So more number of carbon will be numbered first. So this will be numbered first, this will be numbered second, this will be numbered third. Because this contains more number of carbon as well as one functional group alkene. So this should be numbered first. Then this, then this. Here you what you get? Here this is 2 carbon, here 2 carbon, and here 1. So first you should number more number of, the priority is more number of bridges should be numbered, and after that less number of bridges. So this side more two carbon bridge, here two carbon bridge, but this two carbon bridge contains ethyl group. So two carbon bridge contains ethyl group. So this should be numbered 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this will be numbered 4, 5, 6. Then this is already numbered, so this is 7. Okay. So this how the IPC name will be there. The IPC name numbering over, then we will give the IPC name. This is 2 ethyl and 7 chloro. Okay. So EC 2 ethyl 7 chloro. So chloro is coming alphabetically. Chloro is coming first. So you should give 7 chloro first. Okay. 7 chloro 2 ethyl hyphen 2 ethyl, because the substituents should be alphabetically numbered. This is the rule. So C chloro, E ethyl. So C is coming first in alphabetically, then E. So it should be chloro, then ethyl. But chloro is 7, so 7 is the chloro. 7 chloro, 2 ethyl. 7 chloro, 2 ethyl. Then you give bicyclo. Bicyclo. Then it should be 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. And this is heptane. Why heptane? So number of carbon you can add this 2 plus 2 plus 1. So 4 plus 1 5 plus 2 bridgeheads 7. So heptane. Okay. Now let us take some more complicated. Uh, okay. So these are bridgeheads. Let us identify bridgehead first. This will connect all the rings. So here these bridgeheads, this side 2 carbon, this side also 2 carbon. Both side 2 carbons, and in between also 2 carbon. Okay. So here no substituent, these are functional groups. So now this is 1, 2, 3. You can give, or 2, 2, 3, 4. So both are same. This way also number, this one also, both are correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 4, after that continuous numbering should be there. 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then 7, 8. These two are numbered. Again, you cannot number 7, 8. Okay. So 5, 6 coming. This cannot be 7. So it's going like this. So 7, 8. This is like this. So there is no substituent. These are functional groups. So you start with bicyclo. Bicyclo 2, 2, 2. Because all side 2. So 2, 2, 2. Then octa 2, 6. Because 8 carbon, 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 bridgehead 8. So octa. And you have a double bond in 2 and 6 position. So 2, 6 dione. The suffix of ketone is on, but this is 2 on, so dione you write. 2 on, 6 on, so 2, 6 dione. Okay. Then next one more example we can take for, so suppose this is ethyl group. Okay. Now this we will give double bond O. Now bridges will be given first 1, 2. So this can be given 1, 2 bridges. You start one from here or one from here. One you take one. Why you one here means this side no functional group, this side this functional group, this functional group. So this side 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon, this side also 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. So 2 will be this side 2 or this side 2. Since ketone has more priority than alkyl group, so it should be 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this should be continuous 6. So after that this will be named 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So so what is the name? Name is 9 ethyl group is there. So this is substitution. You write 9 ethyl. 9 ethyl. Okay. 9 ethyl. Then bicyclo. Bicyclo. So E first letter. So E should be capital. This is not first letter. So E you can make small. 9 ethyl bicyclo. So how many carbon total? This side 4, 4, 8. So bicyclo you can write 4, 4, 0. 4, 4. Why 0? Between bridges, two bridges, there is no extra carbon. 4, 4, 0. And this is 8 plus 2 bridges 10. So decane. But decane is there, deca 2 on. Because in 2 ketone group is there. So this is the name. So next let us learn how to do the naming of spiro compound. In bicyclo compound, these numbers will be separated by full stop, not comma. So this is the mistake I made. So you correct it. So these numbers are given full stop, not say comma. Okay. So in the last also, but these numbers will be given in the descending order. Remember, these numbers will be given in descending order. If all are equal, then no problem. You write. Okay. So there will be full stop. So this is the rule made by IUPAC. We have to follow the rule. Now, how to name spiro compound? So first you should know what is spiro compound. Okay. So spiro compound means when two rings are joined by a quaternary carbon. Okay. Now let us take example. Two rings are joined. Okay. By a quaternary carbon. Say like this. When two rings are joined by carbon which is 4 degree means connected to 4 carbon. Quaternary carbon. Okay. So quaternary carbon at the apex. They are prefixed. They are prefixed by spiro compound. And this spiro compound named, how the spiro compound is named? The spiro compound is named by writing spiro first, okay, and then bracket. And in this bracket, this carbon, how many carbon? This is the spiro carbon, but this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This side 5 carbon, okay. So this side 5 carbon, except spirocarbon, you count all other carbons. Don't include spirocarbon. This is the spirocarbon. Identify that. Then this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This side 1, 2. So 5, 2. So in case of bicyclo, you used to write in descending order 5, 2. But in spiro compound, you have to write in ascending order 2, 5. 2.5 you have to make. Spiro 2.5. So 2, 5, if you add 7 coming, including this one, 8. Means total number of carbon are 8. If total number of carbon are 8, this name is given octane. And how to number? Okay. So in case of bicyclo compound, the numbering should be given with larger number of cyclic compound. Means whichever is larger bridges, that will be numbered first. And whichever smaller bridges, that will be numbered later, second or third. That was in descending order, but here it will be in ascending order. In spiro compound, the numbering will be given with smallest ring first. Means this should be 1. Obviously, this is this apex carbon, whichever is spiro carbon, that is not given any number. That is not given 1. So first smallest ring will be given. Smallest ring what? This one. 1, 2, 3. Like this is given. So in case of bicyclo, this bridgehead used to give 1 number. bridge we start numbering from the bridge head, that is number 1. But in case of Spyro, the rule is slightly different. We give the numbering in ascending order, and the number should be given to the smallest ring first, 1, 2, 3. And the Spyro ring, that is Spyro apex carbon, which is quaternary, okay, that will not be given 1. Okay. So what is Spyro compound? Let us you write if two rings two rings are if two rings are joined by quaternary carbon at the apex is known as Spyro compound. Okay, and they are prefixed by they are prefixed by word Spyro followed by bracket bracket in the ascending order. In the ascending order. Okay. And the numbering given smaller ring first. You have to give smaller ring first. Okay. This should be in ascending order. Smaller ring should be numbered first, and smaller ring starts from here. The 1 is not given to that quaternary carbon. Now let us take some more example of Spyro compound, because in optical isomers Spyro compounds will be included. In JEE advanced questions may come. So here you have four ring, here 5 ring, a 6 ring. So 4 and 6. So number should be given with 4 ring. 4 ring. So whichever quaternary carbon, that next will be given 1. This is 1. So 1, 2, 3. 1 it is given, or this may be 1. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then this will be 4. It should be continuous. You cannot say 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5 like this. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then should be 5, or this should be 5. No problem. Out of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now this is name is Spyro. Okay. And in bracket you write how many. This side 3 carbon, and this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon. So Spyro 3.5. And how many total carbon? 5 3 8. 8 और एक Spyro compound है 9 है. So you give non-n. Okay. Clear? Now let us take Spyro compounds like this. And let us take Spyro compound like this. Like this. So this is Spyro compound. This is Spyro compound. This is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the name? Spyro bracket. Here 2 carbon. Here also 2 carbon. So 2.2. And how many total carbon? 5 carbon. So pentane. Okay. So this is there, and this is Spyro compound, and this Spyro compound, this number is 1. 1. This is 2. This is 3. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. Then 5. Then 6. Then 7. Then 8. So like this is there. So here what will come? Here spiro. So you can give numbering, and this is 3 carbon, and this side 1 2 3 4 carbon, 4 carbon 3 carbon, so 3 4 3.4, because it should be in ascending order. So total carbon how many? 3 plus 4 7, and spiro 1 8, so octane. Okay, so like this you can give the naming of spiro compound. So next, let us revise whatever we studied, that is suffix, prefix, name of different functional group. So class of compound is alkane, functional group, structure alkane means single carbon atoms, or there is no prefix for this, and suffix is n. So methane, ethane, propane, butane, okay, pentane, hexane, like this. So butane, one structure CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3, name example is given, butane. Okay. Okay. Next, alkene. Alkene means C double bond C and carbon connected with some other groups, and there is no prefix for this. For alkane, alkene, alkyne, arenes, there is no prefix, and it should be suffix only. And the suffix is in, means alkene. That is uh, ethene, propene, butene, etc. So butene 1. So butene 1 in one position, alkene is there. CH2 double bond CH, CH2, CH3, butene 1. Alkyne C triple bond C, alkyne C triple bond C. So if alkyne C triple bond C, then it should be YNE, suffix will be YNE. If suffix is YNE, then butine, it should be butine, but 1 YNE, butine. Okay. Now arenes. Now in arenes, the functional group structure is prefix not there and suffix also not there. Benzene. So benzene is arene group. Okay. Now halides. If it is halide, it halides, remember, it will not have suffix. It will be always prefix. Chloro, fluoro, bromo, iodo, like that. Halo group. So one bromo butane. One example is that it should be prefix. It should be not main functional group. So we can say butyl bromide. That's wrong. Butyl bromide is not given by IUPAC. Okay. So in IUPAC name, one bromo butane you should keep. Okay. This is also known as IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So alcohol, if it is alcohol, OH group, if it is OH group, its prefix will be given hydroxy. Previously it was given hydroxyl, the group name is hydroxyl, but we can give hydroxy. So hydroxy, and its suffix will be ol. So if it is main functional group, suffix will be ol. If it is substituent, then it should be hydroxy. So now you see it is main functional group, only one functional group, OH is given here. So 1 is carbon 2, 3, 4. So in 2 OH is there. So 2 ol. So butane 2 ol. It will be butane 2 ol. Now in aldehyde, CHO is there. In aldehyde, CHO is there. If it is CHO, so it will be al. In suffix, it is al, main functional group al. So now you see CH3, CH2, CH2, CHO double bond O. So butanal. So this is butanal. Now this is butanal. So it's if it is used as a prefix, here it is used as suffix, main functional group, but suppose it is used as prefix, more priority groups are there, then it will be used as prefix as a substituent, then it will be given oxo. It is better to remember oxo because in aldehyde oxo, ketone also oxo, that is better. Or formyl, suppose formyl is there, then aldehyde only, not ketone. Okay. So prefix for ketone is oxo and for suffix is one if it is main functional group one. So that is butanone. So suppose 4 carbon are there, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon mein here you get one. to 2-butanone. Okay. Now nitriles. Suppose nitrile is there, C triple bond and nitrile, and you will get, if it is used as prefix, cyno, but if it is used as suffix, you get nitrile. So pentane nitrile, CH3, CH2, 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 CN, pentane nitrile. So ether, suppose you take ether, ROR, it is ether. Okay. So ROR is ether. So if it is ether, then it is prefix is alkoxy. Okay. So it has no suffix. Remember, in ether there is no suffix. In halogen there is no suffix. Okay. These two do not have suffix. Okay. So in ether you say alkoxy alkane. You say alkoxy alkane. So ethoxy ethane. Okay. Now carboxylic acid. Suppose you are taking carboxylic acid, COH, and if it is used as prefix carboxy, if it is suffix oic acid, methanoic acid, ethanoic acid, butanoic acid, like this. This is called butanoic acid. Okay. Now carboxylate ion, CO minus. CO minus means O8. This is O8 ion. This ion is named sodium butanoate minus. This is minus. This is plus. Sodium butanoate. Okay. NaCH3, CH2, CH2, CO minus. Sodium butanoate, sodium ethanoate, sodium propanoate, sodium pentanoate, like that. If it is ester, then its IPAC name is O8. Alkyl alkanoate. This name is alkyl alkanoate. Okay. And if it is used as prefix, then it should be alkoxycarbonyl. It should be alkoxy. OR is alkoxy. CO is carbonyl. Alkoxycarbonyl. If it is used as prefix, this you have to remember. Then it is O8. Suppose you take CH3, CH2, CO, CH3. So this should be named first. Methyl 1, 2, 3. So propanoate. Methyl propanoate. C double bond OH. Okay. C double bond will be named later, and OCH3 will be named first. So methyl propanoate. Suppose you have like this, like this, like this, double bond O, like this, like this. So two carbon, here O is there, two carbon is there. Suppose this is ester, this type of ester. So two carbon, so this is known as ethyl. तो दिस ऑक्सीजन के बाद जो कार्बन है उसका नेमिंग फर्स्ट होगा इथाइल. इथाइल 1 2 3 4 5 6, तो हेक्सानोएट. इथाइल हेक्सानोएट in ester. In ester this name will come. In acyl halide, suppose you take acyl halide, then what name will come? In acyl halide COCl, then you give oil halide, oil halide. Okay. So butanoyl chloride, you give butanoyl chloride. CH3, CH2, COCl. So CH3, CH2, COCl, butanoyl chloride. Okay. CH3, CH2, CH2, COCl. So how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon. So butanoyl chloride, pentanoyl chloride, hexanoyl chloride. Like this will come. Okay. So this you have to remember and make practice. Then amines. If it is amines, then if it is prefix amino or suffix amine. Okay. So now suppose say CH3 CH NH2 is in between. NH2 is connected means CH3 CH, here NH2. Okay. After that CH2 CH3, like this there. So 1 2 3 4, you give numbering. You cannot number right to left. 1 2 3 coming. Functional group 3 coming. Functional group should be lower number. Here lower number is coming. 1 2 3 4. Okay. So 2 amino ethane, 2 amino butane. This is wrong because functional group NH2 is there. So you cannot make suffix as alkane. You have to give suffix as NH2. So NH2 functional group is there. So you say but 2 amine, but 2 amine, or butamine 2. Butamine, butane 2 amine, ऐसे दोगे butane 2 amine, or butanamine 2. You also can give butanamine 2. Okay. So if it is amide, CONH2, CONHR, CONR2, then if it is prefix carbomoyl, so these two naming is difficult. Ester prefix name alkoxycarbonyl, alkoxycarbonyl. OR is alkoxy, CO is carbonyl. But if it is amide, then it is carbomoyl, alkoxycarbonyl. Okay, these two names you give in prefix. Alkoxycarbonyl, then carbomoyl. Okay, if it is suffix main functional group amide. So amide we can make butanamide CH3, CH2, CH2, CONH2. So this is called butanamide because four carbon are there. Butanamide. Okay. Now nitro compound. Suppose you take nitro compound, NO2 is there. In NO2 nitro compound, it's nitro. So if it is nitro, one nitrobutane, you can take one nitrobutane. Sulfonic acid. Suppose you take sulfonic acid SO3H, then sulfo, then sulfonic acid if it is prefix sulfo or sulfonic acid. So CH3SO3H. CH3SO3H is methyl sulfonic acid. So this is called methyl sulfonic acid. Okay. Right. Then let us take examples of some naming. So IUPAC rule for nomenclature. So first IUPAC rule is there. So let us learn IUPAC rule. Already I told you in brief, but now we will discuss in details with examples. So IUPAC rule first rule is there. What? That is longest chain rule. Longest chain rule. That means this rule says that you have to select the longest chain and give the numbering, and naming will be based on that numbering. Okay. Now suppose you have like this, like this. So numbering you can give. So how can you give numbering? You can give numbering like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbon is coming. Now suppose you give numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the red one is preferred because you get 6 carbon. So this red color containing 6 carbon is should be numbered. The longest chain should come. In blue color numbering 5 carbon coming. In red color numbering you have 6 carbon coming. So this name will be, this 3 will be substituent. The name will be like this: 3 methyl. So 3 methyl. Okay. First substituent name will come. First number and substituent's name will come. After that hexane. This is hexane. So hexane. Okay. Now suppose you have like this. Like this. So how can you give numbering and naming? So numbering, naming, let us see. You can number like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This way you can number, or you can number like this: 1, 2. Wait, you can give another color: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. So it should be longest chain: 5, 6, 7. So this is the longest chain, 7. So if 7 is the longest chain, you can name 7 like this, or you can number 7 like this. How? 1, let us give one more color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have three colors. One is deep blue color, indigo color. One is yellow color. One is orange color. So which color numbering should come? So it is obvious that it should be longest chain. So longest chain 7 is coming. So left to right is correct or right to left is correct. What do you think? Which should be correct? So tell me which will be correct. So let us clean the numbering which is not correct. So this is not correct. So this one let us clean, the orange one. Now we have left with two options. So number 7. So as I told you already, so if you number with yellow color, then the substituent coming, this is substituent and this is substituent. The substituents, let us make it round. So these two substituents coming in 2 and if you number with yellow color, it's coming with 2 and 4 position. So with yellow color, it's coming 2 and 4 position substituent. With blue color, what is coming with indigo blue color is with indigo blue color is coming substituent is coming blue color 1 2 3 4 4 and 6. So 4 and 6. So if substituents are lower number, lowest locant rule, if substituents are lower number or if more than one substituents are there, if you add them, it should come minimum. If it is coming 6, it is coming 10. So this should be preferred. So numbering should be longest chain rule, longest chain should be taken. And if longest chain, there are two options. You have to select the substituents. Sum of substituents should be lower in number. So that means yellow is correct, blue is wrong. So yellow is correct means we have to take this one and let us clean the blue one. Otherwise it will confuse us unnecessarily. So this is the correct numbering. Now this is CS3, this is C2H5. These are substituents. If these are substituents, let us name. So 2-methyl, 4-ethyl. But 2 first will come, 4 second will come, not like that. It's not according to number. It's according to the name of the substance. This comes with letter E. Ethyl comes with letter E. Methyl comes with letter M. So E comes first, then M. So you should keep the name like this. 4-ethyl, 4-ethyl hyphen 2-methyl, 2-methyl heptane, 2-methyl heptane. There is no hyphen between words, English letter. There will be hyphen between number and English letter, English word heptane. So this should be correct. Now in longest chain rule, one thing is you have to note. Now let us give example. Now suppose I am giving one structure like this, like this. Okay. So this numbering we can give two ways. How two ways? So one way is this numbering we can give in two ways. One is like this. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 check. Now we can give one more. 1, let us give here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So blue color also 5 coming, red color also 5 coming. So if there are two options, which option will be correct? Both options cannot be correct. Any one should be correct. Because you take like this, then it's coming, its name will come 3. This is isopropyl group. 1, 2, 3 propyl because it's connected with carbon, middle carbon, so that is known as isopropyl. 3 isopropyl, or you can give IPAC name means isopropyl is not allowed. So 1, 2, 3. So sorry, this name will be like this. The connection is there from that carbon, so that should be given 1, 1, 2. So this will be named as 1 methyl, 1 methyl ethyl bracket. So this all things is substituent. Okay. Then pentane. 3, 3, 3 you should give because it is connected with 3. 3 in 3, 1 methyl, ethyl, 1 methyl, ethyl, pentane. Whether this is correct or if you give like this, is coming 2 methyl. Here substituent 3 ethyl. So 2 methyl, 3 ethyl, pentane, which is correct. So out of 3, both cannot be correct. Any one should be correct. So if this is coming, number of longest chain are same in both case. Then if number of longest chain are same in both case, then you have to remember that more number of substituents are coming in where. Here substituents are coming, one is methyl, one is ethyl. Here only one substituent coming and that substituent is given a complex name. So if this is the case, then this is correct and this is wrong. Okay, means there is a rule, that is the rule is maximum number of side chain or substituents, or the substituents should have least branched side chain. Okay, the rule is there, you have to include maximum number of substituents, maximum number of substituents. So you have to take maximum number of substituents. Okay, or least branched side chain. You can write least, this is branched side chain or substituent, least branched substituent. So branch chain should be least, substituent should be least, and maximum number of substituents you have to take. So maximum number of substituent coming in this methyl ethyl, that is better. So this numbering is better than this. This is wrong and this is right. Now let us take one more example of this kind. Okay. Now let us take a structure like this. This structure can be named in two ways. Let us draw again so that we can name. Okay. So this naming you can give, numbering you can give like this, which is correct. Let us check. You can give numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can give numbering like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this numbering, your substituent is coming branched. In this numbering, substituent is not coming branched. Substituent coming, this is methyl, methyl, and ethyl. So more number of substituent coming in 1, and less number of substituent coming in 2, but in branched substituent more branch means 2. So 2 is rejected and 1 is accepted. So this is the correct. And its name will be like this. This is substituent, this is substituent, this is substituent. So 2 methyl, 2 methyl means 2 dimethyl, methyl ethyl. So E comes first, then me, M. So you should take 3. So 3 ethyl. So this is substituent, this is total substituent. 3 ethyl hyphen, then 2 comma 2 dimethyl, because in 2 position 2 methyl groups are there, dimethyl, then pentane. So next is second, lowest locant rule. Number 2 is lowest locant rule. So in lowest locant rule, you have to add the
position of the substituent, it should be least in number. The number of substituents should be least. So suppose you have like this. So you can give the numbering of carbon from left to right or right to left. Okay. So suppose you are numbering from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose you are numbering from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both are longest chain. Now you can take substituent number and add. Here substituent number is 4. So 4 plus here substituent number is 5. 5 is coming 9. Now suppose you take from left to right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3. So in indigo color 2 plus 3 5 coming. In red color it's coming 4 plus 5 9. So this is wrong. This is right. So numbering in the indigo color is right. In red color is wrong. So the name of this will be, let us delete the wrong numbering, the red one. Oh, sorry. Let us delete the red one. And let us take only blue one. This numbering is correct. So while numbering, you should use pencil so that you can clean and rub. Otherwise, you may get confused sometimes. So it will be 2 methyl, 3 methyl. So 2 comma 3. Okay. 2 comma 3. उसके बाद hyphen methyl methyl dimethyl hexane. So this is the name. Okay. So next page I am giving some questions. Let us try to answer. Give the naming. Right? Let us number and give name of these followings. Now we need to number from left to right or right to left. Longest chain we can give. So this is one carbon actually, like this. This is one carbon or so we can start from here or start from here, whatever. So which is better? How to know? So let us number both ways. We'll check. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Red color. Red color, we can use locant rule, lowest locant rule. How much coming? Substituent coming 2, 2. So 2 plus 2. And it's coming 5, 5 plus 5 plus 5. How much coming? 14. Now suppose you give numbering from uh, left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now what is the some number coming in substituents? This number coming in substituent is here 3. 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3. And 3 plus 3 and this is coming 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. How much? 20. So 20, 14 which is lowest? 14. So 14 is taken. This is wrong. So means red color is correct. So if red color is correct, then let us clean the blue color. Red color is correct. Let us clean the blue color. So now what should be the name? Name is 2 methyl methyl and 5. Acha, let us take ethyl.
Sorry, then it will be wrong. It is one carbon. Okay. Now let us add one. So 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. There is no change. Hmm. Now this is ethyl, this is methyl, methyl, methyl. So three position methyl, one position ethyl. So you know that alphabetically it will come. E comes first. So ethyl E, methyl M. So E comes first. So ethyl will be named. So in ethyl 5 is there, so 5 ethyl. So ditri cannot be given alphabetical name or order priority. So order priority comes with the ethyl, methyl, those names. Those names will be given in order of alphabetic. So alphabetical order will be given. So ethyl comes first, E comes first, then M comes, so 5 ethyl. So after that methyl will come. So in methyl, how many are there? Methyl you have 2, 2 and 5. So you give 2, 5, 5. It should be given 2, 5, 5. Here this should be in increasing order. So hyphen 2, comma 5, 5. This is trimethyl. Trimethyl, then heptane. Heptane. Okay. Now this will be numbered. So how it will be numbered? If it is numbered left to right to left, let us give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right to left. Then what is lowest locant rule coming? 3 plus 3 plus 7, 13. Now let us number from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Acha, 4 is also there. So 3, 3 plus 4 plus 4. So 13 plus 4, 17 is there. Left to right is coming 17. So right to left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is coming? Here coming 2. 2 plus red color na. So 2 plus 5. 5 plus 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6. How much coming? 12 plus 5. 17 plus 2. 19. Oh, it's wrong. It is not correct. So red color numbering is wrong. So red color numbering will remove. Red color is wrong. It will create confusion. So red color you delete. So only the indigo color is correct. So if it is correct, then how to name? So 3,3 dimethyl, methyl, methyl, 3,3 dimethyl, 4 methyl, and 7 methyl. So you have so many methyl, 1, 2, 3, 4 methyls. So tetramethyls are there. Tetramethyls, but it should be numbered. So tetramethyl number is 3, 3. So 3, 3. Wait 1 second. So 3, 3, comma 4, comma 7. Tetramethyl, tetramethyl, tetramethyl octane. Okay. So this number should be given in the increasing order. You cannot write 7433 or 4373 like that, wrong. So it should be increasing order tetramethyl octane. Now let us number this one. So we can give numbering to lowest locant rule. Let us find. Suppose right to left is coming, right to left, right to left is coming. We will not give numbering. Otherwise, we can find out right to left. So 2 plus 3, 4. 2 plus 4 plus 4. 2 plus 4 plus 4. Left to right give 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 3, left to right. 3 plus 3 plus 3, 4, 5. 5. So left to right coming 11. Right to left coming 10. So right to left is correct. So right to left you can number. So right to left if you number, what thing will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So means what is there? It is 2, 4, 4. 2, 4, 4 trimethyl. Trimethyl. methyl hexane. Okay, so lowest locant group. Now let us know the naming of complex substituents. There is the complex substituents. So what will be their name? So you should know the name. Then it will help you in giving the name of common name IPC name. So this is called your isopropyl group. Okay, this is isopropyl group, and this is called isobutyl group because four carbon are there. So isobutyl, and this is called secondary butyl group. This is also butyl. This is also butyl, but this is secondary butyl. How to remember? Now, whatever CH is there, CH is connected to two carbon. So the connection wherever CH is there, that is connected to two carbon. So this is called secondary butyl. But if CH2 is connected to one carbon, this is butyl, isobutyl group. Okay. Now this carbon is connected to three carbon. So this is tertiary carbon. Carbon connected to three carbon to 3 degree is known as tertiary. So if carbon connected to carbon 2 degree, if it is known as secondary. Carbon connected to four carbon 4 degree, it is known as quaternary. Okay. So tertiary, secondary, quaternary. Quaternary also known as neo. Okay. So it is carbon connected to three carbon. So this is known as tertiary. Tertiary butyl. Tertiary butyl. Okay. Tertiary butyl, secondary butyl, isobutyl. Okay. Now this carbon is connected to one carbon, but total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So this is pentyl. But pentyl, but this CH2 is there. CH2 is connected to one carbon. So this is isopentyl. Okay. So here if you take this is isopropyl group. Now this is connected to this is the pentyl, to isopentyl. But this is tertiary group, tertiary butyl group, and this carbon is your what, connected to four carbon. So this is known as neopentyl group. So you have to see sometimes connection ka next carbon. Okay. So this is neopentyl group. Now suppose this you change, you make like this CH3 CH2 C CH3. So this is also 5 carbon. So this is pentyl. But this carbon is connected to 3 carbon. So carbon is connected to 3 carbon means tertiary group. So tertiary pentyl. Okay. So these are the naming we can give sometimes some complicated complex substituents. But if complex substituents are there, so how to give naming, we'll check. Okay. तो लेट अस लर्न नेक्स्ट पेज. तो देखो इसका नेमिंग क्या होगा, पहले नंबरिंग सही से कर लेते हैं. नंबरिंग लेफ्ट से राइट होगा तो लोएस्ट लोकेंट रूल फॉलो होगा, राइट से लेफ्ट होगा तो नहीं होगा, उसको चेक कर लो. क्योंकि यहाँ पे 3 इसको नंबरिंग कर देंगे तो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 ये लॉन्गेस्ट चेन आएगा. ठीक है. अगर ये लेफ्ट से राइट जाएंगे तो 3 + 4 7 + 7 14 हो रहा है. राइट से लेफ्ट जाएंगे 3 + 5 6 3 + 6 + 7 3 + 6 9 + 7 16 आ रहा. 16 आ रहा है राइट से लेफ्ट से राइट में 14 आ रहा. तो ये लेफ्ट से राइट सही है. तो ये सही है. तो अब इसका हम लोग क्या करेंगे, नेमिंग करेंगे. तो नेमिंग करने से पहले किसको लिखेंगे, इसमें इथाइल है, इसमें क्या है, इसका इसका तो ये कार्बन जो 3 4 कार्बन है ये टर्शियरी ब्यूटाइल है. ठीक है. लेकिन टर्शियरी ब्यूटाइल हम लोग नहीं देंगे, ये टर्शियरी ब्यूटाइल उसका कॉमन नेम में जाएगा। ये आईपीसी नेम में इसका सब्स्टिट्यूट एक कॉम्प्लेक्स है, उसको बाद में देंगे। अब 7 मिथाइल है, 3 इथाइल है, तो ई पहले आता है या एम पहले आता है, ई पहले आता है, तो इसका इथाइल होगा। तो ये पहले होगा, ये इथाइल में आता है, ये एम में आता है, मिथाइल में आता है। लेकिन ये जो सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है, ये सब्स्टिट्यूएंट को कैसे हम लोग ये करेंगे? ये कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है, तो इसका नंबरिंग यहाँ से स्टार्ट होगा, जो कनेक्शन होगा वहीं से 1 फिर से स्टार्ट होगा। तो इसको 1 दे दो, इसका फिर सब्स्टिट्यूएंट का फिर से नंबरिंग होगा। ये कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है, 1 2 दे दो। तो ये 1 2 दे दिए। अब 1 1 में क्या है? मिथाइल मिथाइल डाई मिथाइल है, तो ये सब्स्टिट्यूएंट का नाम है 1 1 डाई मिथाइल, 1 1 डाई मिथाइल इथेन, इथाइल इथाइल ये ग्रुप है, 1 1 डाई मिथाइल इथाइल ग्रुप है। तो ये 1 1 डाई मिथाइल इथाइल ग्रुप जो है, तो इसमें हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, इसको डाई मिथाइल इसका नाम होगा। अब डी जो आएगा अल्फाबेटिकली इससे compete करेगा, ई और एम से compete करेगा डी। लेकिन ओनली अगर 2 बार मिथाइल होता है डाई मिथाइल, उसमें डी compete नहीं करता, उसमें एम compete करता। अगर हमारा कोई सब्स्टिट्यूएंट कॉम्प्लेक्स आएगा, तो उसका जो डाई मिथाइल है उसमें डी compete करेगा। लेकिन सब्स्टिट्यूएंट कॉम्प्लेक्स नहीं आएगा, सब्स्टिट्यूएंट अगर 2 बार मिथाइल आएगा, मतलब ऐसा है, ऐसा है, ऐसा है, ऐसा है, 2 बार मिथाइल है, तो उसमें डी compete नहीं करेगा, उसमें एम compete करेगा। ओके, तो उसमें एम compete करेगा, लेकिन इसमें डी compete करेगा। ये आईपीएसी का रूल है, तो उसको हमें फॉलो करना है। तो इसका डाई मिथाइल डी से आता है, तो डी का अल्फाबेटिकल ई से पहले आता है, ए बी सी डी ई, इसके बाद एम आता है, ई एफ जी एच, इसके बाद एम लास्ट में आता है। तो डी ई एम आएगा, तो इसका पहले नाम इसको ही देंगे। तो इसका नंबर कितना है? 4 है, तो 4 पहले लिख दो, 4। उसके बाद इसका होगा, इसको ब्रैकेट में लिखना है। ब्रैकेट में क्या लिखेंगे? 1 1 डाई मिथाइल हाइपेन डाई मिथाइल इथाइल, 1 1 डाई मिथाइल इथाइल, 4 1 1 डाई मिथाइल इथाइल, यही नाम होगा। ओके, तो ये जो 1 1 होगा उसमें हम लोग थोड़ा सा डैश डैश देंगे, ये रूल है, क्योंकि ये भी नंबर है, ये भी नंबर है, इस दोनों को डिफ्रेंशिएट करने के लिए 1 1 डैश देंगे, तो बीच में कमा देंगे हाइपेन डाई मिथाइल इथाइल। डाई मिथाइल इथाइल हो गया, तो इसके बाद फिर हाइपेन देंगे, उसके बाद 3 इथाइल होगा, क्योंकि इथाइल पहले आएगा उसके बाद मिथाइल आएगा, सो 3 इथाइल, 3 इथाइल, फिर हाइपेन देंगे 7 मिथाइल, 7 में स्पेस नहीं है, यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ 7 मिथाइल, फिर हाइपेन हाइपेन और नहीं देंगे, उसके बाद डेकेन, डेकेन, ठीक है। तो ये उसका नेमिंग हुआ। याद रखो, अगर सब्स्टिट्यूएंट कॉम्प्लेक्स हो गया, तो उसका जो नेमिंग होगा उसमें डाई ट्राई भी compete करेगा, डी ट्राई में टी, ये सब compete करेगा। तो ये सब्स्टिट्यूएंट हम लोग देखते हैं, इसका कैसे करेंगे? लेफ्ट से राइट कर सकते हैं, राइट से लेफ्ट कर सकते हैं। हम लेफ्ट से राइट करेंगे, देखेंगे क्या हो रहा है। इसका नंबरिंग 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 हो रहा है। लॉन्गेस्ट चेन हो गया। राइट से लेफ्ट देंगे, 5 6 7 8, इधर नहीं हो रहा। तो लॉन्गेस्ट चेन राइट से लेफ्ट देंगे, तो अब लेफ्ट से राइट से कितना लोकेंट कितना हो रहा है? 2 प्लस 5 7 प्लस 7 14 हो रहा है। तो लेफ्ट से राइट में 14 हो रहा है। तो राइट से लेफ्ट देंगे तो कितना हो रहा है? राइट से लेफ्ट देंगे तो ये होगा 5 प्लस ये 7, राइट से लेफ्ट 1 2 3 होगा, 3 प्लस 4 5 5, 3 प्लस 5 8 8 8 6 7 8 8 प्लस 8 16 होगा। तो राइट से लेफ्ट जाने से 16 हो रहा है, तो लेफ्ट से राइट जाने से 14 हो रहा है, तो 14 हम लोग लेंगे। तो 14 लेंगे तो ये होगा 2 मिथाइल 5, इसका कॉम्प्लेक्स है, तो इसको हम बाद में देंगे। तो ये कॉम्प्लेक्स को पहले अलग से दे देते हैं, कॉम्प्लेक्स का इसको नेमिंग करने के लिए उसको नंबरिंग अलग से करना पड़ेगा। क्या करना है? कॉम्प्लेक्स है, तो कॉम्प्लेक्स में जो कनेक्शन है उसको 1 देते हैं, इसको 1, और इसका भी लॉन्गेस्ट चेन होगा, लेफ्ट नहीं होगा, राइट होगा, 1 2 3, ठीक है। तो 1 में मिथाइल है तो लिख दो 1 मिथाइल, वन मिथाइल, और ये 3 कार्बन है तो इथाइल, वन मिथाइल इथाइल, तो ये M पे कॉम्पीट करेगा। तो ये इसको लेंगे, ये 5 पोजीशन पे कनेक्टेड है, और ये भी M है, ये भी मिथाइल है, ठीक है। तो ये 2 में मिथाइल है, 7 में मिथाइल है। अब प्रॉब्लम हो गया, ठीक है। अब मिथाइल 3 है, तो कैसे किसको पहले करें? ये तो मिथाइल है, ये भी मिथाइल है। अब ये तो कॉम्प्लेक्स में भी मिथाइल है, मिथाइल है। तो अगर ऐसा है तो पहले हम लोग कॉम्प्लेक्स का नंबरिंग नहीं करेंगे, हम लोग पहले नॉन कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट का नंबरिंग करेंगे। क्या करेंगे? 2 7 डाइमिथाइल, 2 7 डाइमिथाइल। अब कॉम्प्लेक्स क्या होगा? कॉम्प्लेक्स 5 में है, 5, इसको ब्रैकेट दे दो 1, ठीक है। 1 में ऊपर एसिटियास देना है, जैसे मिनट का सिंबल होता है 1। तो इसमें मिथाइल, और इसमें अच्छा 3 कार्बन है ना, तो प्रोपाइल होगा ना, प्रोपाइल। तो प्रोपाइल, ओके। तो उसके बाद कितना 9 है, तो 9 N। तो ऐसे करके हम लोग इसको नंबरिंग करते हैं। तो इसका देखो कैसे करेंगे। अगर इधर 2 है, इधर 7 है, तो 2 मिथाइल 7 मिथाइल, 2 7 डाइमिथाइल, और ये भी मिथाइल से स्टार्ट हो रहा है। तो लेकिन ये जो है, ये दोनों मिथाइल है, ये भी मिथाइल है। अगर कॉम्प्लेक्स मिथाइल, ये भी मिथाइल है, तो नॉन कॉम्प्लेक्स को पहले नाम देते हैं। तो 2 7 डाइमिथाइल, 5 1 मिथाइल प्रोपाइल, नॉन एन, ये होगा उसका नेम, ठीक है। तो अभी देखो इसका कैसे, इसका नंबरिंग लॉन्गेस्ट चेन लेंगे। लॉन्गेस्ट चेन 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, तो ये लॉन्गेस्ट चेन है, तो इसको ले लेते हैं। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, ये लेफ्ट से राइट, राइट से लेफ्ट, उसका जो भी लोएस्ट लोकल रूल से आएगा, तो ये सही है। तो अभी लेकिन एक प्रॉब्लम हो गया, इस जो 4 में दो ग्रुप है, दोनों ही कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है, ओके। तो कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट का पहले नाम दे देते हैं। यहाँ पे जो कनेक्शन है वहाँ पे 1 देते हैं, इसको 2 देते हैं। तो ये होगा 1 मिथाइल इथाइल होगा, ये भी 1, इसको 2 दे दो, 1 मिथाइल इथाइल। तो इसका नेम, सब्स्टिट्यूएंट का नेम अलग से दे दो। ये 4 में होगा, 4 में 1 मिथाइल और इथाइल, ठीक है। लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है, तो ये जो कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट 2 बार यूज हो गया। अगर कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट 2 बार यूज होगा तो हम लोग डाई नहीं देंगे। तो कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट अगर बार बार यूज होगा तो डाई के जगह हम लोग देते हैं 20, ट्राई के प्लेस में हम लोग देते हैं ट्रीस, ओके। तो कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट अगर 3 बार हुआ ट्रीस, लेकिन 4 बार हुआ तो इसको हम टेट्रा देते थे। सिंपल सब्स्टिट्यूएंट अगर 4 बार यूज हुआ टेट्रा के जगह टेट्राकिस, KIS, सिंगल एस, ठीक है। 2 बार यूज हुआ तो डाई, 3 बार यूज हुआ ट्राई, 4 बार यूज हुआ तो टेट्रा दे रहे थे। लेकिन कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट अगर 2 बार यूज हुआ तो हम 20 ट्रीस टेट्राकिस इस टाइप का देंगे। कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट कार्बन में 4 ही बार यूज हो सकता है, 4 सब्स्टिट्यूएंट हो सकता है एक कार्बन में, उससे ज्यादा कहाँ होगा, 3 हो सकता है एक्चुअली, क्योंकि चेन एक तो चेन में चला जाएगा। अगर होता है तो इस टाइप का देंगे, ये रूल है, ठीक है। तो ये 2 बार यूज हुआ सब्स्टिट्यूएंट, तो इसमें हम 20 लेंगे, ठीक है। तो ये जो कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है, ये कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट मिथाइल M से शुरू होता है, ये M वर्ड पे कम्पीट करेगा, और ये भी मिथाइल M है। लेकिन ये मिथाइल कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट और नॉन कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट का प्रायोरिटी होगा। तो प्रायोरिटी होगा तो 2 मिथाइल 6 मिथाइल, तो हम लोग इसका नाम दे देंगे 2 6 डाइमिथाइल, ठीक है। तो इसका नाम देंगे 2 6 डाइमिथाइल, क्लियर। तो 2 6 डाइमिथाइल, 2,6 डाइमिथाइल। तो इसके बाद 4,4, तो 4 दो बार है, तो इसके बाद हम डाई नहीं देंगे, 4 20 देंगे क्योंकि कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है। तो 20, उसके बाद ब्रैकेट। तो इस कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्स्टिट्यूएंट का नाम यहाँ से ले लेते हैं, 1 मिथाइल, 1 मिथाइल इथाइल, इथाइल। देन ये कार्बन नंबर 7 है तो हेप्टेन, हेप्टेन। ओके, तो ये हो गया हमारा नेमिंग। तो हम लोग फंक्शनल ग्रुप इसमें इंक्लूड कर देते हैं। तो फंक्शनल ग्रुप अल्कीन, अल्काइन ये सब इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं। ये इंक्लूड करने से कैसे क्या नेमिंग होगा, एक फंक्शनल ग्रुप इंक्लूड करके लेते हैं। तो सपोज हम क्या करते हैं, ऐसे लेते हैं, देखो ऐसे लेते हैं। तो फंक्शनल ग्रुप हो गया, अल्कीन है फंक्शनल ग्रुप। अगर अल्कीन फंक्शनल ग्रुप है और एक सब्स्टिट्यूएंट ले लेते हैं, यहाँ पे ले लेते हैं, ठीक है। अल्कीन फंक्शनल ग्रुप है तो उसको लोएस्ट नंबर देना है। हम नंबरिंग लेफ्ट से राइट नहीं दे सकते, राइट से लेफ्ट देना पड़ेगा। दो फंक्शनल ग्रुप आ रहा है तो इसको 1 देंगे। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, ये हो गया। तो ये हो गया 1 2। तो 1 का जो अल्कीन है तो ये हेक्स हेप्ट हेप्ट होगा, लेकिन जो सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है 3 में है, 6 में है, तो ये तो फंक्शनल ग्रुप में चला गया। तो 3,6 डाइमिथाइल, डाइमिथाइल और हेप्टा, डाइमिथाइल हेप्टा 1,4 डाइन। तो ये होगा उसका नेम। तो ऐसे ही और कुछ नंबरिंग हम करेंगे, तो फिर मैं नेक्स्ट पार्ट 3 में इंक्लूड करूँगा। ये पार्ट 2 है, पार्ट 3 में और कुछ कॉम्प्लेक्स कंपाउंड लेंगे। और ये जो फंक्शनल ग्रुप होगा उसका प्रायोरिटी एक होता है, किस फंक्शनल ग्रुप का प्रायोरिटी ज़्यादा है उसका ऑर्डर याद कर लो, और उसका रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन मैं नेक्स्ट पार्ट 3 वीडियो में अपलोड करूँगा। तो फंक्शनल ग्रुप का एक प्रायोरिटी होता है COH का सबसे ज़्यादा प्रायोरिटी होगा, उसके बाद SO3H, उसके बाद होता है एस्टर COOR, उसके बाद होता है एसिड क्लोराइड COCl, उसके बाद होता है अमाइड CONH2, उसके बाद होता है सियानाइड C ट्रिपल बॉन्ड N, फिर होता है अल्डिहाइड CH डबल बॉन्ड O, उसके बाद कीटोन होगा C डबल बॉन्ड O। तो इसके बाद अल्कोहल होता है, अल्कोहल के बाद अमाइन होता है, अमाइन के बाद हमारा अल्कीन होता है, अल्कीन के बाद अल्काइन होता है। तो ये फंक्शनल ग्रुप, अगर मल्टी फंक्शनल ग्रुप रहेगा कोई भी हाइड्रोकार्बन में, तो ऑर्डर ऑफ प्रायोरिटी फॉर नंबरिंग एंड सफिक्स प्रीफिक्स के लिए ये ऑर्डर ऑफ प्रायोरिटी होता है। इसको याद रख लो, दिस इज ऑर्डर ऑफ प्रायोरिटी ऑफ फंक्शनल ग्रुप, ऑफ फंक्शनल ग्रुप। तो इसका एग्जाम्पल मैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में अपलोड करूंगा। तो ओके, थैंक यू।